I don't know why September is so hard for me. Jane didn't die in September. She wasn't diagnosed in September. But somehow, it all became too real in September. A few days after school started, we drove to Dana-Farber for the first time. The traffic was awful, but the meeting with Dr. Jennifer Chan went well. We came out of the meeting convinced Jane had years left to live. Then we went to a lab at Brigham and Women's Hospital so they could scan her heart before returning to the Farber for an octreotide injection and a lesson on how to do it at home. On the way home, Jane was hungry for the first time in months. She wanted a Wendy's hamburger, so that's where I took her. She ate everything they put in front of her. She felt fine afterwards. Things were going to work out. 2 days later, we headed back to Boston to meet with a cardiologist to go over the scan of Jane's heart. The results were hideous. The valves in the right side of her heart were damaged to the point an operation would be necessary, an operation that could only take place if her cancer load could be decreased significantly. We'd gone in thinking she had a good chance of beating her cancer. We came home that night knowing we needed a miracle, but also knowing we were in a place where those kinds of miracles happen. But in our hearts, we both knew. We just wouldn't admit to the other how bad things were. I'm not much given to prayer. My experiences with gods and goddesses have taught me things will go the way they're going to go, and my prayers to the contrary be damned. I prayed that weekend, though. If you're going to take her, do it quickly, and don't let her suffer. We know, though, what I really want, what we both really want. Jane did not live. She did not go quickly. And she suffered in ways I could not even begin to imagine at the time. September was cruel. It whipsawed between hope and hopelessness. I was angry and scared. Jane was angry and scared. We had each other, though. We had each other. October came and went. November came and went. Each month held challenges and pain and hope. Then December came, and our world came apart and died. I went to Jane's grave on her anniversary 2 weeks ago. I stood there for a space. 10 anniversaries is a long time to stay in love with someone you won't see again in this lifetime. But there I was, and there I am. And then I came home and picked up my tools and went back to work. It's what I do. Please join our 10X challenge.